Hi scrappy people, I am here today with a video I've been meaning to do for a long time, and that is a paper printing comparison video for my printables or any printables in general. So what you may not know is the type of paper that you print on is more important than the printer that you use to some extent. So obviously if you have a crappy printer, your prints are not going to come out great. But if you have a great printer, your prints are still not going to come out great if you don't use the right printer or the right paper. So I have 4 prints here of the exact same file. One of them was printed through Office Depot. The other 3 were printed here at home on 3 different papers. And I want to show you how important paper is to your printing process. So let's just look at this one part of these prints right here and look at how different all 4 of those backpacks look. These 3 were printed at home on the exact same settings, the only difference being the paper that it was printed on. So I was contacted by PrintWorks a few weeks ago, and they sent me out a bunch of their papers to test out, which was really great timing because I've been wanting to do this video for a while, but really I stick to what I know when it comes to printing. I don't branch out much. I either print through Office Depot or I print on Epson Premium Presentation Paper because I know that it works. So when they offered to send me some of their cardstock, I was like, awesome, perfect timing, because now I can see how well things print on cardstock and see what some of the other options are. So let's go through 2 of these papers that I printed at home are different PrintWorks papers. One is Epson Premium Presentation Paper and the other one was printed through Office Depot. So let's go through them all and compare. So let's start with the one that's printed through Office Depot. Office Depot has cardstock, 110-pound cardstock, which is what I choose to print my cards and stickers on through Office Depot. And it has a slight sheen to it, which you can see down here on this blue when I turn it towards the light. It has a slight sheen to it, which makes it feel to me a little bit more professional than some of your at-home cardstocks and prints. And it's nice and thick. You can hear how thick it is. And it does really well. It holds up really well to my silhouette and it cuts out nicely. And the die cuts themselves, while they're not quite as thick as your standard die cut from a scrapbooking company, they are still really thick. So this is a cocoa here, actually. This is a, I believe, I don't know. It's a standard die cut from a scrapbooking company, and you can hear how it's just a little bit thicker and a little bit tougher than what you get from Office Depot. But for the quality, it's a really great, nice and thick print from Office Depot. This is actually how I prefer to print my digital files when I can, which is most of the time since it is my job. However, what I do at home normally is print on Epson Premium Presentation Paper Matte. And I always print everything at home on the highest quality matte photo paper setting that I can find or that I can use. And you can see that the premium presentation paper, I don't know if you can tell on here, it is slightly yellow. It's double-sided, or it's single-sided. So the other side is actually really yellow, but even the side that you print on is slightly yellow, but it has a great ink absorbency, and you can see that it gives you really very bright colors, great crispness, and clarity. But because it is slightly yellow, you can see that the print itself compared to the Office Depot print is slightly yellower. The blue is slightly yellower on the Epson Premium Presentation Paper than it is on the Office Depot printing, but the blacks are very true. This is a great option for you if you're printing at home. So what I get asked a lot, get asked about a lot, is what cardstock should I use at home? So these are two different PrintWorks cardstocks, and you can see there is a huge difference in quality in the print between both of them, especially when you look at something like the laptop and the backpack. You can see that this one is super faded looking, not quite as vibrant as the other prints. And then this one is very comparable to the Epson Premium Presentation Paper. But the advantage of this cardstock over the Epson Premium Presentation Paper is that it is thicker. It is just as thick as this professional die cut here. And because it's not yellow, it is a little bit more color true than the Epson Premium Presentation Paper. So this one is from from PrintWorks, sorry. And it is their Premium Plus White cover stock. It is 80-pound cover stock. There is no sheen to it like the Office Depot print. And so it is a really great option for printing on cardstock at home. Now this one, on the other hand, is a standard white cardstock from PrintWorks. And while I really like this cardstock for other purposes, I will not be using it for my prints because you can see it absorbs more ink, and so the colors look more faded than the other prints, and so I don't like that as much. Plus it's not as thick. It's only a 67-pound cardstock, so it's not quite, it's gonna be great for scrapbooking in general or for other types of projects, but it's not really great for printing. But this just shows you that even at home, depending on what kind of cardstock you buy, it really matters to your prints. This is like one of the biggest questions I get all the time. What kind of paper should I print on? And I will say to you that spending the extra money, going a little bit further, with the quality just makes such a huge difference when printing your own printables at home. So again, those last two, the one that I would print on again is the Premium Plus White cover stock from PrintWorks, and the one that is going to be good for other projects but not necessarily for printing my printables is the standard white cardstock. Both are great papers. The standard white cardstock definitely has that textured cardstock feel, whereas the cover stock is super smooth, not a lot of texture. So it's definitely going to be my preference, and I'm super excited to have gotten this one in the mail because honestly, cardstock is something that I don't print on because it varies so greatly from product to product when it comes to print quality that I don't ever want to invest in buying something, a whole pack of something that might not work out for me. So I'm super excited that they sent me these to try out because I got to test to see which one would work better for me. And obviously anything that has Premium Plus in the name is going to work better. That's also true of this Epson paper, which is Premium Presentation Paper as well. One thing that's really cool about the Premium Plus PrintWorks paper versus the Epson Premium Plus Presentation Paper is that a lot of times, or sometimes I should say, the Epson Premium Presentation Paper is see-through. And so sometimes that bothers me depending on how much pattern is going behind my cutouts, my stickers and stuff, but the cover stock from PrintWorks is not see-through at all. So that is a super awesome bonus for that paper. So in the end, I will probably, for the most part, keep printing my stuff through Office Depot. And I have a video that I've already uploaded with how to have your stuff printed through Office Depot really easily. I will link it in the comment section below. But when I do need to print at home, I think that I'm gonna abandon my old favorite, which is this Epson Premium Presentation Paper, and start getting this white cover stock, because really the quality of and thickness and feeling of this paper is a lot better than the Epson Premium Presentation Paper, although I do still love it. It's just going to depend on what I need it for in the future, but this Premium Plus cover stock I really like. And so I'm going to leave a link below to the products in this video, the Epson Premium Presentation Paper, the PrintWorks papers. I did not get paid for this review at all. They just sent it to me so that I could test it out. And if the links are not affiliate links, so I won't get paid if you click them too. This is totally just my honest review of all of these products, including my Old Faithful, my Epson Premium Presentation Paper. So if you enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful, I'd love to hear about it in the comment section below. You can give this video a thumbs up. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you. If you don't already, you can follow me over on Instagram. I'm at Traci M. Reed. I'd love to see you over there as well. And I will see you next time. Thank you.